and welcome to the show. Today, we're going to start with a little speaker wisdom. As you know, we're going to talk about fear. Fear can really hold you back from so many things that you are working toward, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. And listen, I'm preaching to the choir here because I used to be fearful of everything. If you don't know me, you may have heard of my book, From Stage Fright to Superstar. And that just shares my story of how I went from someone who had anxiety and fear of pretty much everything to being where I am now as an award-winning international public speaker, communication and connection expert, and also TV show host on Win-Win Women. But let me just backtrack for a bit. When I first started out over 20 years ago, like I said, I was scared of everything. I had a lot of anxiety about speaking. However, I knew that I had to learn and master this valuable skill because my life and my career depended upon it. But jumping outside of my comfort zone was difficult. It was hard, but I knew I had to do it. So that's when I joined the Toastmasters International organization, which helps people to, gain the skills to be able to not only speak in public, but to also facilitate and lead groups and really build the confidence that you need to use that in, like I said, your life or your career as you're advancing to higher levels. And so I truly encourage you to join the Toastmasters International organization and also, of course, get a mentor or coach. But my journey really began when I was joining Toastmasters and I gained those skills that I'm talking about, and I got better and better and better. And as I got better, I started mentoring other people in the industry who were also fearful. And that led me to what I do today as coaching and mentoring and hosting events. We're going to talk a little bit about that later on. But being a professional speaker really requires you to jump outside of your comfort zone. Also, being a professional business owner requires you to jump outside of your comfort zone and bust past the fears that can stop and hold us and keep us stagnant and stuck in our everyday lives. And so my mission has always been to do all that I can to help others to really gain the skill so that they can move forward and move toward their dreams and aspirations. I don't want anyone to feel like I did. There were many years that went by when I felt that I was just, stuck. And I saw that so many people, or my competition, was just rising and rising and rising because they were able to gain attraction. They were able to put their voice and messages out there to mass amounts of people. And that's the key. That's really the key to really making this happen, making your business successful, making you successful, and it's getting in front of more people. But you have to kind of start first and progress toward that path to progress that's going to allow you to do that. Because if you don't, fear can paralyze you. It could cause you to doubt yourself. It could cause you to doubt your capabilities and question your decisions. And that's where I was. I was always in wonder, always asking and wondering, am I good enough? Did I say the right things? Am I really helping other people? And I had to really just stop and talk to Christie. Find out first, where is all this stuff coming from? And then when I kind of acknowledged where it was coming from, it's coming from my own insecurities. And then I said, okay, well, that's a way that now that I know what's going on, now I can change that, right? So I can change that and transform that to being more confident. So for me, I created an alter ego. This is a secret. I created my own alter ego. It's Christie Love. She is not only successful, but she's strong, she's courageous, and she's doing amazing things. Right. And she's not scared of anything. And so that's who I created. So every time my name was called to go on stage, I would immediately transform into my alter ego. And that gave me the confidence and the courage to do that and to do it effectively, but also practicing and all the things that I always talk about on this show allowed me to really just knock it out the park whenever I stepped out in front of someone. So that's just the first tip, right? But realistically, you must break this down to smaller components, small pieces. The worst thing that you can do is just go out full force and start speaking to thousands of people, right? And thousands of people in the audience. So it's okay. How I started was I started small. I start with small organizations and then maybe nonprofit organizations, maybe women's groups, then business conferences, and then virtual. I started virtual platforms and seminars and summits, and I just expanded and expanded and expanded. But the key here is to continue. You can't go speak once or twice a year and expect to be this awesome speaker and be known all over the world as this expert. No, you have to start small segments and just grow and grow and grow. But the key here is consistency. You must always remain consistent. And if you do that, over time, you're going to create the confidence that you need. And just bust past those fears. It's great feeling now to be able to stand on stage and actually enjoy what I do, enjoy serving and mentoring and coaching and sharing my message and transforming lives without just being inundated with the fear and anxiety that used to paralyze me. And so I want the same for you. So keep going strong, keep going just one step at a time. And over time, it's going to lead us to today's topic, mastering your own stage. But over time, you're going to start creating your own platforms. Now, that's where the success really lies, is creating your own platforms. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that, right? Realistically creating, your own stage in a way that's very powerful to you, in a way that you can promote your own services. Okay, so let me just talk a little bit about this. Speaking on other people's platforms. I've spoken on a lot of people's platforms. And recently, things have kind of changed. There's a few people that I know, and myself included, have gone to events where, there's supposed to be like 500 people, 1,000 people, and not many people showed up. I went to an event where there were 3 event planners and only one of the event planners showed up. And they planned this event for like a year and a half. And they were expected to have like, I think it was like 30 speakers, like high-powered speakers, and hundreds of people in the audience. And maybe 30 people total, that's including the speakers and the audience members, showed up. And so when you drive or fly to these events to another city, you really don't know what to expect. You're thinking you're going to, speak on stage, you have your offer together, you have your keynote practice is on point. You spent money to travel to an event, to speak, dynamically, you're ready, you get there, there's not many people there. Now, this has been a trend that's been going on pretty recently. So you want to just have more control over the situation, right? So we're going to talk about some benefits of mastering your own stage and how having your own stage allows you to have more control, right? In so many different areas. And the first one is that it enhances your visibility. When you're able to get in front of people, right, and at your own events, you are the number one expert. There may be a lot of experts there, but you are the number one expert. This is your event, and everyone is going to know you because remember, you're promoting this event to your list, to social media. You are promoting this event for a long time, hopefully. And so that allows you to get in front of people over and over and over and over again as the face and voice of your event. So it really allows you to gain that visibility and hopefully lead them to your products and services and want to know more information about you because they're going to be seeing you over and over and over time. Now, next is it allows you to control your brand. You're able to control your brand and your messaging if you do this correctly. So as you're promoting your event, remember you must lead them somewhere. Lead them to your website, right? You're going to send out newsletters. Of course, you're going to send all of this is branded, right? All of this is branded and your messaging is on point, which is targeted toward your target audience and in your language, and is promoted to tons of people around the world on a consistent basis. This is a great way to really promote and build your brand. You can promote as much as you want. So when you're promoting to someone else's or for someone else's event, they have control over how often you're promoted. When you're hosting your own event, you control your own branding, you control your own messaging, you control your own promotion. And so you can do this over and over, expand it as large as you want it to be. All right, and take advantage of this. You have control. The next is when you're hosting your own events, if you think about it, you have, let's say you have your sales page, your event, your landing page, right? You're going to market that event to your target market. Let's say you have a business event, right? A business event. You're not going to market your business event to, let's say, chiropractors or dentists. You're going to market your event to all the business owners that you know around the world, right? On your list, on your social media, maybe creating ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads. You are targeting your event to the masses, to your target audience. This is a great way to get them in, reel them in to your event. Next is monetizing opportunities. Now, when you're at this event, you have unlimited opportunity to promote your products, your services, your brand, right? So all of your marketing promo should be everywhere, not only in promoting the event prior to the event, but at the event itself. Make sure you have your books, make sure you have your banner, make sure you have flyers, make sure that the presentation on screen has your branding, right? Everything, that your colors of the decorations should be your brand colors. All of this is showcase you. Now, if you're hosting a virtual event, that's a little different, but again, everything should be branded all around you. Give gifts and giveaways and have fun with it. And those gifts and giveaways that you give to your audience members, make sure they're branded, right? Make sure that no one at that event forgets about you. You are the most important person there. And so showcase all that you do throughout this event, right? And really take advantage of every opportunity you have to give the audience members something that's going to allow them to remember who you are. And if they have a need in the future, they know exactly who to go to, you. So this is a great place to sell your courses, your books, your merchandise, and charge them for your products and services, right? And so there is so much more along this topic. I would love to tell you everything. Maybe we'll have a part 2 of this, because I think events are great. They're all the rave now, and that's the best way to really get people coming in, flowing into your company on a consistent basis. And so with that, boy, there's so much more. I'm going to leave you with that today, mastering your own stage. But I just want to just give you a reminder and tell you about a program that I have that kind of teaches you how to do this. It's called Speak to Riches. And you can go to my website, www.speaktoriches.com, find out all about it. What I do is that I help professionals and speakers to really create their brand, right? Position themselves as an expert in their industry that's able to command higher prices for their speaking. and also to host their own events if that's what you want to do, but have everything in place that gets these clients really in like a well-oiled machine, like clockwork, coming into your business in floods and floods and floods. So, if that's what you want, and then make sure that you connect with me. The program is for a super, super, super low price of only $497. Listen, I paid tens of thousands of dollars for the information that I have packed into this program. And I want to help you to really start today. There's no better time than right now to get this going. And so I invite you to join my program. Join my program. Trust me, I'm going to be there and I'm going to help you 110%. You have me with all my knowledge and expertise in this industry to help you to create a lucrative and sustainable business around public speaking. So no more fear, no more standing in the shadows of your company. It is time. Now is the time. So make sure that you check that website. Now, if you want to find out more about me, and you can certainly go to my website, www.beseenbeloved.com. Connect with me. I always respond to my emails very quickly and would love to know more about you, what you're doing, and how I can help you to succeed in this upcoming year and beyond. So with that, my friend, I look forward to seeing you next week. Same time, same place on the Be Seen Beloved show. Bye for now.
Are you a professional struggling to speak confidently in front of others? Do you have trouble giving presentations or leading teams? Are you finding it difficult to sell to clients? At Be Seen Beloved, we understand the challenges you face. That's why we're here to help. With our expert guidance and training, you'll gain the confidence you need to excel in your business and career. Whether you're looking to lead groups, speak to larger audiences, or train people in your corporation, we can help. Our unique approach will not only improve your business connections and increase your income, but it will also lead to a happier and more fulfilled life. So why wait? Take the first step towards success and visit us at www.beseenbeloved.com today.